Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this stream where we're going to talk about one of the greats, Keith David. With such a deep voice of his, he has voiced a lot of characters throughout the years. So let's have a great time and talk about him. Once my friends join in. Hello, Blitz, and hello, Fresh.
So,
Yeah,
How are you two today?
I'm doing good.
yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm doing good.
And why are you talking like that?
I got my tongue over
From Spectacular Spider-Man.
Oh,
there.
speaking of
No,
Spectacular Spider-Man,
I'm being serious.
Oh, you serious? Okay, well, what you do?
I became the surgeon.
Wait. Oh, wait, no, this is a joke.
Look, this is the habitat.
All right, quit,
uh,
quit playing, okay? Like, I know this is. I figured it out.
This is the habitat.
Okay, like since you, all right, since you say you just want to go all out by being this type of comedian, yeah, good luck. Whenever people just say
Look,
like, okay, blow up the act.
look in the habitat.
Yeah, I saw. I got eyes. I saw what I.
No, no, and there.
Well, I'm just gonna.
Yay.
Also, Christian, a little bit kind of an error on your description, but we'll talk about that later.
we mean,
No, I'll tell you later.
okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. First off, we'll talk about spine.
Okay. All right. Are you gonna go, or is like how's this gonna work? Like,
You
Like,
could
who's going?
go ahead since you do have his profile picture. I want to be nice.
all right then. Okay, even though I mostly prefer Kevin Michael Richardson's Spawn, David Spawn was nothing short of awesome in itself. Like first got introduced after watching his origins on Watch Mojo, and then checking out one episode, I was like, "Oh Jesus Christ, this is this is so much better than a movie." No offense to Michael Jai White or John Leguizamo, but it's just this is intense. Maybe I should like get into it like much more. But what I liked more about Keith David Spawn was how he was in a Mortal Kombat game, where he was just roasting like anybody that came his way.
Mm-hmm. Back then, I mean, I knew who he was. I seen like pictures, but I wasn't interested in him. But of course, when I was like being a Mortal Kombat fan, and when I saw him in it, I thought he was pretty awesome. And now that fact that Aaron Keith David as him even more, that made me love Spawn and Keith David for that reason. And I've seen a couple episodes of Spawn series, and yeah, it's not like kid friendly. There's reason why it's on HBO Max.
Oh,
and that's why he's like a really cool. He's more like an anti-hero more than a hero or villain. So, and in his past life, if I like remember this correctly, he's like a soldier and slash like what was
Assassin.
it, weapons? Yeah, thinking assassin, not weapons dealer. And then like he died sometime, and then he got like a deal from some kind of demon. And then he like became a little hell spawn, hence the name. And yeah, he like tortures souls and stuff. He has like wavy chains and guns. It's just pretty awesome. I'm glad the people who created him they did a great job. And hiring Keith David was the perfect choice. So yeah, he's my top thing for Keith David besides Kevin Mike Richardson. So
Yes.
yeah, Infinity.
Infinity too.
Do you have a saying, Blitz?
No, I agree with you.
Oh, okay. And now, next one, Goliath from Gargoyles. And this was way before I started liking it because I was not too familiar with it at the time. And yeah, when I started liking Keith David, and well, before, I like seeing some clips. And then it's a pretty interesting character. And then when I started watching the show more, so here's the thing. These types of gargoyles, of course, you know, the gargoyles in real life are just statues, but these ones, they are statues, but only by day. At night, they like I get come unstoned and like they're only awake at night. And about 1,000 years ago, their only purpose was to serve humans. Of course, some of them didn't take too lightly of them, except for like a king guy or something. And the fact is, he actually like tricked Goliath, and yeah, he actually betrayed them, and like almost all of his gargoyle allies were killed in stone form. And then like a curse made them like be in stone for 1,000 years, as until like modern day New York, some random guy brought back to life, and then like started living them a while, and then he betrayed them. It's a whole different scenario. But Goliath himself, being the leader of the pack, he is a really strong, firm guy. And what are your thoughts, Fresh?
Yeah, first got introduced to him in an episode of Death Battle where he faced off against Beast from X-Men. I won't explain because, well, if you're interested in something, but uh eventually I will get into the series as well. I believe that this is one of Keith David's strongest roles since he's leader of the Gargoyles and just maintaining this relationship with with that chick, and I think it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and what I find really cool is uh like when is it like not flying sometimes? Well, not technically fly because according to
Gliding.
him, the what?
Yeah, gliding. Like he
Yeah,
said that he
thank you
can't
for,
fly, but only glide on the air.
yeah. I was about to say that he can't glide, so like only like air currents and strong enough winds can do that. But if there aren't any winds, he has to like climb like on top of a building or mountain in order to like get a good distance. But anyway, I was gonna say, well, a cool thing about him, like, he can fold his wings in like a cape. It makes him look like really awesome. But yeah, I'm glad that they hired Keith for this type of role. He did an excellent job, and the fact that there's another character that's similar to him, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But for him, a solid Infinity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just. Unite. Okay. Okay, let me just go to. Oh, here we go. Dr. Facilia from Princess and the Frog. Have you seen Princess and the Frog, Fresh?
Of
Who
course,
has
it's my
it?
introduction to him.
I know.
Dude, he's like one of the
But
best ones.
I know. I'll go ahead and let you talk about him.
Okay, he just basically the Shadow Man, capable of such magical things, and he just teaches Naveen a lesson about not about dealing with. You should never deal with magic spirits or meeting different strangers or something like that. Whatever Watchmojo said, but it's all due to. All I really know is that all he just wants is money to be the richest man in the world, to have New Orleans in the palm of his hand. Blah blah blah. I'm an evil villain type of things.
Yeah, definitely. And like he actually like tricked the prince into turning into a frog, and then like is like her quote friend like was filling in for him, actually pretend to be him. And because the prince got turned into a frog and that turned Tiana into a frog, and they must find a way to like get herself back to normal. And then like Dr. Celia like did a really bad thing, like for example killing a really good character, Ray the Fly.
Firefly.
I'm Firefly, my bad. But yeah, may you rest in peace to him. And then like since he didn't do his job very lightly, he got like sent to hell.
I mean, of course, like murder and just, I mean, like this, it doesn't make sense.
But Keith David did awesome job like portraying as him, even as singing. He did one heck of a job, I must say.
And Blitz, you're
And
I agree again.
all right, cool. So for him, a million.
Infinity.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll let you talk about this one, Blitz. Tombstone.
Oh, thank you, Christian. Finally.
Oh yeah, so basically we got Tombstone, aka the Big Man. So in the first episode of Spectacular Spider-Man, he hired Montana along with Fancy Dan and Ox, basically to take down Spider-Man. Now this is the only time Keith David only voiced him, and the rest of the series was Kevin Richardson. But I gotta say, for his portrayal, I give it an 8 out of 10. No offense.
It's all right. And I don't know what was the reason they didn't have Keith David voice him throughout the series, but I mean I don't mind Kevin Richardson, but I would love to hear more of Keith David as Tombstone, and not just because of Spectacular Spider-Man, but in any other media. That would be actually pretty awesome. But do you prefer Kevin or Keith?
Kevin.
Kevin.
All right. And for me, I give him a 9. He did a great job.
Next.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
I ain't Smokey.
Okay,
How dare you.
Joseph wrote this down. Julius Little and a... Huh?
What?
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 Is there something about Friday?
Yeah?
What? What?
What?
What?
Yeah?
I can't hear you. What?
Who was that?
Grandpa, take your fucking meds already.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Christian,
Go
you
ahead,
made him
sir.
too. My grandpa could kick your ass on any day. Show him, Grandpa.
You're gonna take this thing and stick it up your poo.
Oh, damn. He just shit in his pants. Never mind.
anyway, do you know who this character is?
I've heard about the video games. Like, oh, Blitz, didn't you say something about like Andrew Kashuni like being part of this too?
Oh, yeah, because this is one of the video games you can hear voice actors curse a little bit. I was very interested to see that Andrew Kashuni cursed a little bit. I was like, wow. I'm a little bit, interested in this. Yeah, with Julius, yeah. Very cool character, I must say. Little flaws here and there. But when I found out that he played himself in the game, that was pretty cool.
That is. Okay, I wish I would say something about it, but I don't know him. But I'll just give it a 10 out of 10.
Give it a 9.
Yeah, I like it. Whichever way for me.
All right. Now this one I do know. Despero Justice League 2001. So in one episode, a few of the league members went. Oh wait, actually, so it's mainly focused on John Stewart because one of his Green Lantern friends that actually helped him train to be a Green Lantern was actually like captured by this like master of all on this one planet named Despero. He's just this purple guy with 3 eyes. And he wasn't always like this. This guy was like some random dude, and he was actually like born with a third eye. He was like shamed upon his people, and then he discovered some glorious light, and then he became like a supposed god, and he's like um basically like a tormentor to all of his like people. But there's some like refugees and stuff that don't want to be a part of his thing and stuff. And yeah, the way Keith portrayed as him, he did really good. He's a really solid villain. And yeah, I give him a 10 on 10.
Cool.
Let's take a word for it.
All right, you suggest this one, Blitz Yuck from Ben 10 Reboot.
No. It's yuck. You have to add an accent to it.
Oh, I didn't know he had an accent.
No, he doesn't have the accent. The name has an accent.
Oh,
Boy, if you don't, did you even watch this episode?
no, because half the time I barely watch Ben 10 Reboot, and the fact that I realized that he looks like Cyber, which is Ben's imaginary friend.
So basically, yeah, he's a evil bear-like monster that tries to escape from a mascot because during the daytime he's wooden, but at nighttime he comes to life when moonlight rises and replaces all the wood with fur and fabric when he's about to leave the valley. Yeah, he basically tricked Ben and Gwen, and along with this new guy they met, and he's up to no good. But then of course how Ben does the stop yacht, and that's it.
Interesting. So what's your score for him?
10 out of 10, because Ben 10, hello.
Of course.
I'm a comedian. All right. Next.
I'll agree with your score. Let's see.
Next.
All right.
Next.
Atlas Teen Titans 2003. Have y'all seen this episode that you appeared in?
Yes.
A little.
All right. I'll let Fresh explain.
Well, in the episode Only Human, where Cyborg comes to struggles of how it is to just be half of man, half cyborg, and everything. I mean, half robot, half man, half robot. So he just takes he just pleases his sorrows into playing video games, and well, out of nowhere, Atlas, he's just all about win. It's all about me, blah blah. I'm the best. So he kidnaps the other Teen Titans, and he says that if Cyborg wants him back, he needs to defeat him in the fights. And Cyborg once again comes to terms about how he's able to beat him, and he said that it ain't all about how he is; it's what's inside of him. And well, Atlas starts to get aggressive and about him, and Daniel says, I give up. You are the better robot. No, I'm more of a man, or whatever he said.
Yeah. And the fact that his assistant, voiced by John DiMaggio, he always pushes him around, like give him more oil and give him more like things to like make him stronger and stuff. And then like Cyborg explained to him that he's pushing you around. You shouldn't serve anymore. He should stand up to him, and he did. And of course, that actually upset him.
That was Robin that explained it to him.
It was Robin.
You are so wrong, Christian. And plus, I read down a suggestion you already put down.
What? Chief Broadbeak? Oh crap!
Wrong. That's why you gotta look at the picture and.
Look at your eyes, man.
Wrong. He is so wrong, friends.
Wrong.
Yeah, that's my fault. Anyway, yeah, like being like a one-time villain, but he still like pulled it off. I give him a 9.
Okay. You're so wrong about that. I'll give him a 7.
Okay.
Next.
Chief of Police superhero movie. I'm guessing you all don't know about that.
The movie is all right. I mean, a parody of Spider-Man from 2002, and it's hilarious.
Next.
I see. And that was a shocker for me. The cat from Coraline.
So where is it? Why has it didn't popped out? Oh, now
Yeah,
then.
see, from every day you got fingers. I mean, come on, you're not Frank Flipperfist.
All right, Fresh. Explain the kitty cats.
Or even though that this does take place, I mean, like in like two opposite worlds. First, Coraline's normal world, and then of course the world where everybody has buttons for eyes. So in that opposite world, it reveals that the cat that was kind of like a little bit close to YB, Coraline's friend, it does reveal that he can be able to speak, and he does have a little bit of sass here, but he does try to warn Coraline that this world isn't really as good as it may be so far because the consequences. So that's basically all. It's kind of a little bit cool.
Nice. And what would you be your score?
I give an 8.
I like it. I like it. Next. Next.
Yeah, we waiting for Christmas.
You should. No. I'm for it. No, nothing. Never mind.
Next. Next. Next.
Next. Next.
3 years later.
Next. Come on, man. I have to go to my family anytime soon. Next. Oh, man.
Hello.
Wow, you guys.
You guys what? I want to hear the full story.
Hello.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Silly. Christian. Oh, Christian. I have a question. No offense. But Christian, I have a question for you. I see how it is. Christian. Oh, Christian. Why do I even bother? All right, folks, I'm going to tell you a time with the Goofy Goober. Come on, pal, let's sing it all together. Christian.
Testing. Okay. Dadgummit, my Chrome was freezing up a bit and it closed on itself, but I'm back.
Christian.
Yes, Flame King?
Oh, damn. All right, next.
Gerard Walker. Wait, I don't remember Keith appearing in Night School.
He did. He played Kevin Hart's character's father.
Huh. Wow. I only watched the movie once. I didn't even notice him. Huh. Well, explain, please.
So basically, yes, there's this one scene there. It was the dinner scene where basically his father wants him to be successful, but of course, his sister always does the best. That's all I can say. He just, I wouldn't call him a supportive father. He's kind of like one of those strict fathers that wants the best for his children.
Well, yeah, like any other typical strict father, and that want every kid to be his best. Like no one ever won.
For him, I'll give him a 5 out of 10.
Okay, I'll agree with your score. And now here's a shocking one for me. I wasn't expecting this. Doug L from DC Super Pets.
Okay, so basically, this is Crypto the Superdog's father, and he always leaves a message about supporting everything. And when I found out that it was Keith David as well, I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I actually like look at the cast, like see like who's like part of the um movie, and when I saw Keith David, like OMG, and like I was happy to hear his voice, and yeah, it's like Mufasa to Crypto, like for advice and stuff, but he did a good job. I give him a 9.
You think that was Chucky? You shouldn't seen who voiced Superman's parents in that one.
Remind me.
Alpha Molina voiced his father, and the actor that played Aunt Grandma from Uncle Grandpa voices his mother.
Whoa. I haven't heard her voice anything else besides and Grandma. Huh. Good on her.
Well, she voiced Black Widow slash Mystique in Superhero Squad too.
Oh, how about that? All right then. And your score for Doggle?
Yeah, 10 out of 10. It was amazing.
All right, cool. Now this is a real shocker for me, especially when Fresh did a video on this one. Gary's collar from SpongeBob.
And there, it's an episode.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
web series, like totally different. If it was alone by itself, then wouldn't be part of. Then I wouldn't say episode, would it?
Go ahead, Fresher Chen.
Oh, wait, but I believe that he was like, but he was explaining first. Like, were you about to like say?
No. I was just saying it was a shocker when I found this out when he posted that episode.
Well, just all I really know is it's similar to the car translator from Up, basically, like explaining his inner thoughts. But when I was like, oh, okay, so Gary just being all freaking vicious because, hello, everybody's changing on this freaking SpongeBob apparently.
Well,
Can't
I've
you
seen the episode.
No, go ahead.
I've seen the episode, so I can explain more. But what are you gonna say, Blitz?
Can't you say it's amazing? Go on.
Anyway, so in this episode, Gary's trying to tell SpongeBob something, and SpongeBob each time is getting it wrong, and then he is wondering how he can understand Gary what he wants, and then Gary like showed him an ad in a magazine of a pet collar translator, and then he put on Gary, and now he has like a smooth voice. It's like very wise and stuff, and calling SpongeBob Papa Bob. And then Squidward took notice of this when he came to the house, like admired the decor. Well, for a short while, and then Gary's like saying some stuff that Squidward was very upset about, and yeah. And one night, Squidward like sneakily replaced Gary's pet collar with his own with a walkie-talkie, and then he pretends to be Gary and making SpongeBob do like ridiculous stuff, like open the window and like moving house on wheels and stuff, and Squidward's like joyously laughing, and then Gary took notice and then launched the walkie-talkie that was on Gary into Squidward's mouth, and he made Squidward meow as for punishment. I mean, it's not like one of my. I mean, it's kind of my favorite SpongeBob episodes, but at the same time, it ain't because of course it's one of those season 10 or 11 episodes. But Keith David being on SpongeBob for the first time, it's just awesome. I give him a heck on infinity.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
Chief Broadbeak Freebirds.
So yes, this movie is about two turkeys. Yes, voiced by Owen Wilson and Woody Harrelson. Also auditioning was Amy Poehler. And yeah, basically Keith David voices the chief of all the turkeys, basically planning out like, their plans and everything. But I gotta say, I do know people have their different opinions towards this movie. But I gotta say, it's a good movie. But his character in particular, I don't have no problem with. I give him a 10 out of 10.
Me too. Didn't he die in that movie?
I have no idea. It's been a while since I watched it. I just remember
Me too.
They just kept getting pizza from Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh yeah. All right, next up, Black Panther.
Yes, the Black Panther.
And the fact that Keith David was the first actor to like voice him in animation, that was really cool. So
Yeah, that is pretty dope.
So he first voiced him in the Fantastic Four show back in 1994. I gotta say, he did really good. You know, capturing the personality of Black Panther, like from the comics and everything. And yeah, for its show, like I really like his design. I give it a 10 out of 10.
I seen like a clip of it, and it didn't really appear in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, but there's still one of them, and Keith David still voiced him.
Hmm.
I
And
just wish he voiced him more.
Well, he did voice him in Adventures Assemble.
yes.
Oh, oh, interesting. All right, good to know. All right, next one. As soon as I finish typing, and Apollo Hercules.
Yeah, even though this may be short of him having 2 lines in the movie, but he did appear in 2 episodes of the animated series. He still did pretty okay. Well, like great, like in Disney.
Oh.
That it?
Like that's really all I can say.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Also, Christian, to answer your question, the chief from Freebirds, he actually did die by. He got crushed by falling, burning rubble.
That's what I thought. But thank you for reminding me, Blitz.
All right.
All right, next one. Sal Commander, TNT 2012.
Yeah, I was pretty shocked that he was part of the show. Yeah, for a while, so, appearing some episodes here and there. So it's basically the same species as the Neutralizer. Yeah, I gotta say he's a good commander. Hence the name Sal Commander. Just finding out the Neutralizer, along with Mona Lisa, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna say, Keith David did really play this character really good, and that's all I have to say.
And yeah, and this was like one of my judges to Keith David without me knowing who he was. But yeah, he is like a pretty stern like leader and like almost like a father figure to Mona Lisa a tiny bit. And yeah, I really like his design and like he's very stern with the turtles sometimes, but he still respects them. And yeah, I give him an affinity.
Ooh, Christian, you just got proven wrong by Joseph. Ooh.
What do you mean?
Look, he didn't voice him. Yeah.
Dang, freaking beyond the voice actors.
There's not
Why
being
are
any
you
voice actor.
always so freaking reliant on that?
It's called the Wikipedia page.
Okay, anyway,
But there was this one time Sal Commander, surprised a few fans and like some people from the episode that he actually said Booyakasha one time.
oh, he did?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, that's pretty interesting. So what's your score?
10 out of 10.
Great. Next one, Psychedelic from the Wii game Megamind Mega Team Unite. So this takes place, of course, after the Megamind movie. In this game, Megamind is telling everyone that he's doing good and stuff, and then there's like an explosion, and then there's like news about the Dune Syndicate, and then Megamind puts his own team, the Mega Squad, him, Minion, Titan, and Metro Man. And there are 5 members of the Doom Syndicate, which you can play as after you defeat them. One of them is the second boss for Psychedelic. He is basically a jazzy type villain with purple skin, and his main powers are poisonous gas. So his main plan is like gas up Metro City, and yeah, and he's pretty cool. It has like a throwing vinyl disc and turn to a gaseous tornado. And yeah, and find out that David voiced him, that's just mind blowing, honestly. And in this game, Keith David voices Megamind.
Keith David or Keith Ferguson?
I am Keith Ferguson.
Wow. Can you get any more
I'm
higher?
sorry, they're both named Keith.
That's not an excuse.
Alright,
What's so
anyway.
funny though? No,
What?
I'm gonna say this. So of course, yeah, Keith David, but there's actually a person named David Keith in real life.
Oh my god, David Keith.
I'm not even joking.
Is there someone named Ferguson Keith?
Let me check right now.
No, but there is somebody called Umbas Day.
Wait a minute. Oh, there is one. Damn.
Wait, were you joking with me when you said there's someone named David Keith?
No, there's actually a person named David Keith for some reason. You can search it up right now.
I'm gonna regret this.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Aha!
What the? Okay.
Give him my
You see?
$5, sucker.
No. You see, there's something wrong here. There's Keith David, and there's David Keith. What's the difference?
What? You're gonna
What?
be
One's white,
racist
one's
now?
black. There's your difference.
Well, that's why I didn't want to say it. But dang, that is just ironic. Imagine if David Keith met Keith David. Like, wait, what the?
Hey, it's my brother from another mother.
Apparently so. Anyway, Mike scored for him 9 out of 10. All right, next up, Kane Andreas from Amphibia. So he only appeared in season 2 once. Crap, I forgot her name. Wait. Oh, dang it.
We'll be back after these messages after the beat.
Okay, and finally met up with Marcy after all this time, and she took him to a place called Newtopia, which is run by King Andreas, and he has a bit of his plans. Well, he is supposedly like being nice to Anne and want to get her back home along with Marcy, but he has a very, 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 very dark secret. Like, for example, he's loyalty to this some core thing with multiple eyes, and it's a long old story. And then, like, I hate to spoil this for Fresh since he hasn't like seen that episode, but I'm going to explain it anyway. He actually stabbed Marcy in the back with his sword.
Oh no, you didn't spoil anything. I saw from a thumbnail.
I
Oh,
saw
you
it on
did?
YouTube. Yeah.
Okay,
So
well, I'm
shocker.
glad.
It's like It was like a big event for Amphibia. Like everybody saw that clip.
Okay, I'm glad that I'm on track. So yeah, but he did like make her stay alive with some like equipment, and then of course he did the most unforgivable. He attached Marcy to the core, and the core possessor became Darcy, which is Dark Marcy. And then like the reason like he came all evil because his dad's like making him want to prove him and stuff from his past life, and he had an old friend. It's a whole different story. You have to watch the episode to understand. But during like the final battle between Anne with being all superpowered stuff and Andreas, she was like I started feeding him, and then like he started to like feel down about himself, and then unexpected plot twist. He was actually a cyborg.
Well, there's a spoiler right there now.
Yeah, because when Anne like rammed into him, there's like bits of pieces like missing, like his leg and arm. It's like holy crap. And then like during the final episode when they're about to defeat the core, his father tried to tell him like destroy the planet and stuff, and then like he's like crushed his crown. That's where the core and his father was inside, and yeah, and he actually like redeemed himself. So yeah, he's a really good villain, and I give him an affinity for like redeeming himself.
For that too.
And now here's another shocker for me, which I didn't know about. Mall Santa for Uncle Grandpa, which is a one-time thing. So in this particular episode of Uncle Grandpa, which is another Christmas episode, there's this popular toy that Uncle Grandpa wants to give to one kid or so, and of course, being so popular, it's like getting sold out, and everyone's fighting for it. And yeah, of course, Uncle Grandpa is involved with this. And then there's this Santa, which is African American Santa, is asking like what's going on and stuff, and they're like explaining what's happening. And it explained to him that it doesn't matter which one has the perfect present. It matters like what Christmas is all about, enjoying your family and stuff like that. I don't remember, but hearing Keith in it is like, wow, that's just bizarre. So I give him a 9 for a small role. Now I always saw this movie. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I only saw this movie a little bit. I didn't see the rest of it, but I know where this is going.
Yeah. This one of the many movies that made me feel something back to a time where I was like 100% happy, I guess. But still, it was still good though. So he plays like yes, the stepfather of Ben Stiller's sweetheart Mary, who yeah, he starts to come off as this, overprotective dad, but it turns out that he's only just the joking type, the one that just enjoys just playing along. But I just only like when he had this reaction when Stiller had his nuts caught in his zipper and his.
Oh yeah, I mean, I saw that, and I remember like he's putting on his rain glasses, like oh my, and then there's like one dude, I remember it was a mailman or cop, and then he suddenly like threw up.
Yeah, that was. Just...
But dang, that is so embarrassing too. But I'll take your word for it of his kind of character. Like, what's your rating score?
Yeah, Infinity, due to how like cool he like turned out to be.
All right, I'll agree.
How what?
Ow, Charlie bit my finger.
Wow.
All right, what's this? Sweet Tea lottery ticket.
Yeah, it's pretty good movie too. Just shows to show you that even though you might have friends, they might not be who you think they are. Because if when it comes to money, since Lil Bow Wow he won the lottery, So Sweetie is basically one of these like one of Lil Bow Wow's supporters or so-called friends to help out. Because when the main antagonist tries to beat him up, he instead like tries his best to beat him up too. He was like, "Hey, look at this punk ass! Someone beat him at bedtime." And wait, that's what Ice Cube said. But he was like, he ain't so tough. He was like, he's some kind of tough guy. And then the villain wakes up and he just squeezes his nuts and knocks him out. It's hilarious. I mean,
All
just
right,
to think of what? Okay.
No, go ahead.
But just to think that David, he had his nuts squished by the villain and he just knocked the freak out.
Yikes! And what's your rating score?
I give him like a 9.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Next up, Glosaric Star Forces of Evil. Now he had 2 voice actors, which I didn't know Keith David was one of them, but the other was
what?
Jeffrey
Wait,
Chan.
what's the show called again?
Star Forces of. Oh shoot! What the? Stupid typewriter.
No, not stupid typewriter, stupid brain.
You were so wrong for that.
Mother of
you gotta
Metroid.
Fix it right
Okay.
now, or it's gonna get sued.
Okay, hang on. I'll just write another.
Yes, thank you, Johnny. Very nice of you.
Me do good with writing.
Wise words, I must say, for a dumpy.
Do I get cookie?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. All right, now.
Oh, good. I can speak in perfect English again.
Okay, so besides Keith David, Jeffrey Chamber was the other voice. Do you know who he is?
Of course. King Neptune.
I got introduced to him in Hellboy and How the Grinch Stole Christmas 2000.
What Blitz said for me.
Yeah, the Sponsor's SquarePants movie.
Right, the King Neptune dude. So,
he said.
Wait, dude. Alright, go ahead, explain this blue motherfucker over here.
What he
so
said.
yeah. Like what said, yeah, he is a total douche. And the reason is because he is actually like a guide to start, like teaching her how to like work the wand ever since like she was given the wand, which is a royal thing. And he like lives in her spell book, and he is, how would I say this? Like more of a douche. She's more like a slop because he always like eats pudding, and like he doesn't give a crap of what to do and stuff. And I remember seeing this part of one episode that like the main villain, that little bird dude, I forgot his name, but he actually stole the book, and like Glossarek refused to like leave. So yeah, that's a whole other thing. So I don't remember how like he got back though, but it's not my favorite character. I mean, no disrespect to two voice actors, but I'll just give him a 2. He's just really bad.
Hmm.
Alright, then.
All right. Let's see. All right, here we go. Cheshire Cat, Once Upon a Time in Wonderland.
Oh yes. Yeah, this is one of the surprising voices I found for like Keith. The fact that he pitched it down a little bit made it like more creepier than ever. Like kind of like this a little bit. It kind of reminded me of Darren Norris's Scorpion and when D. Bradley Baker voiced it Acid Breath. That's how I would explain it. But yeah, his portrayal, yeah, it's really good. I give it a 10 out of 10.
I think I've seen a clip of it, but I don't remember. I'd be thinking of that Cheshire and the cat from Coraline, but I'll take your word for it.
All right then.
All right, next up, Manny from DuckTales 2017. Of course, Manny is that headless horse, and then like having the statue head of Scrooge McDuck. But apparently, in the final episode of DuckTales, which I didn't see, but I saw on YouTube, apparently he's actually a horse of the apocalypse, and there's some magic guy like brought back to life, and he actually spoke. And yeah, and another plot twist, he's actually a gargoyle, which is of course a term for the Gargoyles Disney show, and the fact that he did voice him, and also the theme of the Gargoyles playing, and also one more time the fact that he said "I live again," just like from Gargoyles. Many fans were so shocked and so excited. Like I think comments like for them like getting like excited as a schoolgirl. It's like holy cow. But yeah, that's just bizarre that they hired Keith David for this one time, and I'm glad they did that. But have you seen this character in some episodes of DuckTales?
Yeah, once.
But yeah, he's an alright character, and I give him an infinity. What the heck? Because being voiced by the legend, that's just dang awesome.
Okay then.
The Weird Batter Alice in Wonderland TV show 2022.
So you know about the Disney show about Alice in the Wonderland, right?
Well, the one by Disney Junior. Yes.
Yes. So yeah, I gotta say this character's weird in a way, like especially when he makes the cakes. It's just horrible. You know what's even weird about this?
What?
He's weirder than Weird Man.
I knew that was coming up. I still feel for it anyway. God dang it.
But no, the show actually exists. Alright, next.
Alright. I didn't see the rest of this movie, but I'm going to talk about him anyway. So, I actually got introduced to Tobias Whale in Just League Unlimited, which is voice actor, may he rest in peace. So Tobias is like this large, overweight, albino skinned dude, and yeah. Besides this one and Just League Unlimited, he also appeared in Beware the Batman, which is meh. But for this guy, he's basically a mod boss and all, and yeah, there's nothing more I could say about him. That's just making his part in the movie and stuff. But if you watch like Just League Unlimited, you see like what kind of personality Tobias has. But for him, I give him an 8.
Now
this one is
because how I got introduced. Oh,
no, go ahead.
Then go ahead, Christian.
No, go ahead.
The story. Okay, so how I got introduced to Tobias Whale was through the 2018 movie Suicide Squad: Hell to Play.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did see like a picture of him, like during the evolution video of him.
And of course, he died in that movie. Yeah, and I did like that he was voiced by Dave Fournette.
Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, sorry to interrupt, Blitz, but anyway, yeah, and this one is very special to me. So yes, even though I didn't see the episode he was in because I don't have Paramount Plus, but was announced in season 2, I did see the trailer on YouTube that Grimlock was going to be in it, and then I looked at Wikipedia, and guess who I saw? Keith David. And the very first time I've ever predicted a character for Owen Dimensional, it just made me so happy. And it's just bizarre.
Oh yes, indeed.
And I don't know how he portrayed as him in the show, but I did see a clip of like Grimlock being angry in his dinosaur mode during this like show thing run by Laserbeak and Frenzy. So apparently he was like mind controlled, and yeah, that's all I saw for that one clip. So, but I'm sure that Keith did a really good job. I'll just give him a 10 out of 10 for good measure. And all right, next one by you, Blitz. The president from Rick and Morty.
Yes, the president. Yeah, he mostly appeared in the Thanksgiving special. So yeah, I was not watching it until my brother was watching. I was like, all right, let me spare some time. But yeah, noticing how Keith David voiced the president, he played him really good. Well, there was this like one scene because all the turkeys were going crazy, right? And we called the president then turned himself into a turkey. And when they were trying to get the president back, they got the wrong turkey, and that turkey turned into the president, and he was making a lot of bad decisions. And him, along with the turkey, were fighting off, and then the turkey died. But the president, along with Rick and Morty, do what they usually do. But I gotta say, that was an interesting Thanksgiving special.
Wow. Dang. A turkey that, of course, as the president makes bad decisions. I'm surprised that it wasn't only just talking about, like, hey, let's just eat some feed and stuff and just gobble, because that's what turkeys do. But what kind of bad decisions did the turkey president do?
So basically, he destroyed all the economy, and he was making bad decisions, especially to the scientists, to do what the other turkeys, basically making them into humans as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right, then. And what's your score for him?
The president, of course, 10 out of 10.
All right, I'll take your word for it. And another one you suggested, Nick Fury from Marvel Heroes.
Yeah, the 2013 video game. Yeah, this is the only time he voiced him, but I guess, yeah, he did voice him really good. I like how he portrayed his character. I give it a 9 out of 10.
All right, fair. Next up, Mongol Young Justice.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of how Gary Anthony Williams played him in Batman Brave the Bold. But yeah, of course, we'll keep David doing these type of deep voices. You gotta hand it to him. I give it a 9 out of 10 as well.
I gotta do some what was it? Justice League 2001. There's this one episode where they went to a planet, and Superman was like the main guy that got captured along with Martian Manhunter. I think Green Lantern Hawkeye did as well. I don't remember. But yeah, he also fought this warrior that is like honorable and stuff. And like Mongo's like head of the whole thing. And he wanted to like fight Superman, and then Superman defeated him. And then he appeared again in Justice League Unlimited, like attaching this like plant like parasite on him that like for whoever like it has the thing attached to it, like makes the dreams like come true. Like for Superman, his parents are not dead, and Kryptonite is not destroyed, and he has like a wife of his own and a son. Of course, since it's a dream, it's very sad about him. And then when Batman got a hold of it, his parents are not dead either. And instead of getting shot, his father actually like fought back. So yeah, it's a very tense episode, but very well written though. So for Mongol being like one of the like darkest DC villains, I give him Infinity.
Cool.
Well, not really cool, hot because Flame King.
Oh my god, gay.
Jesus
I'm sorry?
Christian, if you want to say something, listen, you're
Say
not my
something, I'm giving up on you.
Jesus, that
Anyway.
was going to turn gayer than ever.
Continue.
The Flame King. Yes, he was the former king of the Flame Kingdom, basically. He is the father to Flame Princess. And yeah, the first episode that he ever appeared in, like, yes, it was also the first appearance of Flame Princess. Basically, Finn wanted to go see her, but to do that, Finn had to do something in front of the king to, like, prove his worthiness. So he pretends to kill Jake so he can see his daughter.
Wow. God dang.
But I don't know what's the point of that, because later on with Finn and like his girl troubles, like with Prince Bubblegum, Marceline, and then with Frank Princess. Yikes! He's just like Mordecai.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
it all makes sense now because yeah, the other episode that involves causing Finn pain as well.
Yeah.
It's basically Spider-Man and Ben in a way, because each time they go through a different girl to go out with, because break up or had a fight with a previous girlfriend, and yeah, that's just a whole another thing. But
You could
yeah, I'm sorry.
I was about to say, you could say he's like Dipper from that one episode of the Gravity Falls where he met all these girls.
Right, yes, I did see that clip on YouTube. I wish I saw the episode though. Oh well. But yeah, I think the Flame King has a cool design.
I do too. Like, yeah, this is my second introduction to Keith David, and for him, I give it a 10 out of 10.
I give him an infinity, even though I don't watch Adventure Time anymore. But I still respect his role. All right. Do you know who streaming is from regular show?
Okay, I know that I did see like the final episode of regular show, but I just didn't remember that he was there.
I'll explain. So yeah, basically, he technically had two voices with this character in the same episode. So Roger Craig-Smith voiced the internet, but when he turned into the streaming, then it was Keith David. And just battling out. And you had the final fight with him against like the baby ducks, like the final transformation. It was epic.
Wow.
Yeah. But for him, 10 out of 10.
Oh, I wonder who's here. Oh, it's Movie Watcher. Hi, Movie Watcher.
Hey, Christian.
How's it going?
It's going all right.
That's good to know. I'm glad you're having a great day.
Yes, I have.
So you
Cool.
had a bad day. No, I think.
Have you ever watched the Proud Family movie?
I think I have only once.
Well, I haven't, or haven't seen the show, but apparently they're baby. Well, of course, it's a baby clone. It's voiced by Keith David. I did see a clip on YouTube, but I'm not gonna explain because I didn't really see the whole the movie itself. But is there any other Keith David roles that should be talked about?
I think there's one particular one. Let me just find it. Aha, okay. Yeah, pretty shocked that he was in this movie. Alright, let's see if do you see or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Just let it load. Oh, okay, now it's showing up. So yeah, this character. What?
I was reading it. Kids met ours.
Well, Christian, if you offer, what the hell, man?
You can at least take it to dinner first, but wait. Oh, he's a minor still.
Anyway, explain Blitz.
No, this is a prank.
Blitz.
Hey, God.
Blitz.
Yes, Christian Bale.
Okay, since I did find another one, and this will be the last one, unless there's another Keith David role. You can just write it down and I'll explain it. But for now,
Wait, didn't you do a movie with Larry the Cable Guy one time?
did he? Hang on a minute. Let me see.
Wait, hold up. It was like a military movie or something.
Wait, you sure? I mean, like, what?
Oh, it was called Delta of the Arts, I believe that's how you said it.
One more time.
Yeah. It has Larry the Cable Guy and a lot more actors. Hold on, let me just go here.
Oh wait, I see
Delta
it. I
Force.
see it now.
Yes.
Never heard of this movie.
It also had Danny Trejo.
And
Ooh,
Jeff Dunham.
Yes.
Jeff Dunham. Wow. God dang. Let's see. Who else is on here? And there's David Keith. Oh no. A lot of people I recognize. I had no idea that Larry worked with Keith David before. That's pretty unexpected.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, I only saw the clips, but it was really cool to see them work together.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't finish playing this game mainly because there's this boss fight I couldn't beat mainly because of Megatron versus Optimus Prime. But so yeah, I didn't know that he voiced Barricade in this game. So of course it's just like in the movie. Of course, he has like a bunch of lines. Then in the first movie, and so you could like play as him or you can fight as him, whatever. That's all I can remember. But um. I guess like he is voices similar to just Tornadoes, but a lot more deeper. I guess I haven't really heard the voice in a while, but I'm gonna give him a 9, just for a heck of it.
Apparently, he was in the Super Mario show back then.
True.
What?
Okay, no, I'm not gonna.
No. I'm gonna explain this character. This is a legit character. Bring it back up.
All right, go ahead.
Do you not trust me? Can you bring it back up? Okay, so Drew Peacock, yes. So basically, his character. So Bowser was having trouble with the Koopling. So for a day, he took a vacation, and they were basically, wondering who could be the new boss. And yeah, this guy came in, and I gotta say, he did a better job than Bowser could ever do.
Or did he?
Is that it, or there's more?
Oh yeah, Bowser came back, and apparently he didn't like him, like them hiring a new boss. So he eventually died.
Okay, let's see.
But the name, though, Drew Peacock. Very clever.
And it's fake.
Just like Kim Kardashian, but let's go.
Is there anyone else?
Nope, that's about it.
All right. Do you have anything to say with Roger about Keith David?
I do know for a fact that he did voice Glossaric from Star vs. the Forces of Evil, but you already talked about that earlier.
Oh wait.
Yes,
there's
I
one more.
have. I'm sorry.
Oh, Fresh got one.
There's one more. I meant to make the S a lowercase, though.
Okay. Well, go ahead, Fresh.
Well, could you say the name, please?
Oh wait. Yeah, nice try, bud. But you did this a million times. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, no, he's
Nice try, bud. But I'm not buying that cigar.
Are you sure about that? Because there's multiple different times where you do need some more brain practice.
Do you still smoke?
I don't smoke. Period.
Okay, smart. I was hoping him for saying yes or no either way. All right.
But do you have any other takes besides Glossaric, Movie Watcher?
He did play. Oh wait, he did voice Dr. Facilier in the movie The Princess and the Frog.
And what's your thoughts about him?
He's one evil dude.
You got that right.
But I give him a 10 out of 10.
That's a good score.
Okay.
What?
No, I'm being for real. Here. Like, this is actually a shocker one. You ever watched the movie Barbershop?
Yeah.
No, but I do know that there's 3 films of it.
Yeah, that's pretty shocking that he was in one of them. So I'm just gonna go back here. So yeah, he plays this character named Lester. Like, Fresh, you know anything about Lester?
I think he said something about making some kind of turning the barbershop into something else. Like only saw it once. The second one is the best one for me, but that's all really all I know.
Cool.
Oh, there he is. Huh? How about that? I might like get into barbershop if I find the DVDs of it, but if nothing else, I guess I'll go ahead and end off the stream. So I think there's a great like dedication to Keith David. I must say.
Indeed, it is.
All right, cool. So if nothing else before I end it off, I guess it's farewell. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
See ya.
Something for free.
End it already.
Some animals give me
I am. Oh, there you go.